Did you know that you can fix your video MP4 and MKV files without losing all your footage? I just found out about this not too long ago and it is super easy. Let me show you how it works. So all you have to do is download VLC, a media player, which most people already have. If you don't, there is a download link in the description below. And then all you have to do is go to media over here and then go to convert/save. So we're gonna convert our MKV file, the broken corrupted file, into the working MP4 file. Before we do that, let me just show you how the corrupted file looks like. So I record all my stuff in OBS. I record all my videos in MKV. And like I said in the previous video, that's what you should be using in case something like this happens. And then it automatically converts that into MP4 so I can actually edit the video. So the MP4 file that was automatically converted is just completely broken. If I open it, it doesn't work, nothing shows up. It's completely broken, right? Corrupted. But if I go to my MKV file, you can see right here, it all works. It's a 33-minute long file, so everything is fine. It's the same exact video. So right now, we're going to add over here, we're gonna import this exact MKV file. Then we're gonna go to convert/save, and then it's going to give us a lot of different things we can choose from. So over here, you have the source file. Again, that's the file we chose. And then you go to convert. Over here, you have different profiles. You have some like already set up profiles, default profiles from VLC. We're gonna choose the video for MPEG4, which is MP4, 1080p TV/device. So we're gonna choose that one, but we are actually going to edit it out a little bit. So we're gonna click the cogwheel, and then over here, you can choose whatever you want, right? You have the file type over here, so we're gonna choose MP4 because that's what we want. So for our video codec, we're gonna choose, video like it already shows over here. You can even keep original video track, so like it uses the default video track. It doesn't do any, conversion or compression. But what we want to do is we're gonna choose H.264 because that's the best codec right now. And then for the bitrate, whatever bitrate footage your video is, mine is, I think, 25,000. So we're gonna choose 25, 1, 2, 3. So 25,000. Quality, you can go with like numbers over here. I'm not gonna choose any of that stuff. We're not gonna change any quality. Frame rate, same as source. Resolution, we're gonna change nothing over here because we want our video to be 1080p, which is 1920 by 1080 over here. If you want to change your resolution, you can scale it up or down over here. And then in filters, we're not gonna touch any of that stuff. In audio codec, you're going to choose your audio quality. So you can either choose MP3 or WAV or MP4 or whatever you want over here. We're gonna choose MP3, and then you can change this bitrate from 192 to 320 for the better quality in case your video is recorded in 320 bitrate. Sample rate, you can either choose 44,100 or 48,000 hertz. Again, I record everything in 44,100, so we're gonna keep it just like that. Filters, again, we're not gonna touch anything. You can again choose keep original in case you want to just have the default settings that you already have recorded. And that's it. You click save, and then you choose your destination file where you want this file to go to. We're gonna choose the same folder. We're gonna name it 123, just so we know. We click start, and then you can see in the bottom right the numbers go up, right? So it's like we're playing the video, but we're not. That basically means it's saving the video, it's compressing it, and it's going to save our corrupted/lost footage. So my video is 33 minutes long. I'm not gonna wait 33 minutes. We're gonna give it like 1 minute, and then we're gonna stop, and we're gonna check the footage. So right now we hit 1 minute. I'm gonna click stop over here. So it stops, and I go back to my folder. We have 123.mp4. If we open it, you can see it actually works just fine, right? The quality is a little bit worse because we didn't change, the settings like I usually do, but it looks pretty all right. There is a little bit of grain, but we can play around with more settings to get the best quality. Again, I didn't change too much stuff. I didn't change the audio codec or the video codec, but over here you can go with higher bitrate, better quality, and then you will get the same exact footage that you certainly lost, right? Or it got corrupted. So that's a simple trick, really works. I couldn't believe it. I lost so many videos just like this, and I thought they were completely gone, and I didn't use them for my YouTube channel. But now I know that I can save them, and I can actually upload them to my YouTube, which is pretty sick. I hope this video helped you. I know it was a short one, but I'm pretty sure it's going to help somebody. And if it did help you, make sure to drop a like button on this video. It would mean the world to me. If you don't already know, I do stream on Twitch 3 days a week. Link is down in the description below. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Peace out and have a good one. Bye-bye.